What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Poolside Cigar Reviews. This week we're going to be taking a look at the Liga Privada no9 from Drew Estate. This is a Robusto. It's 5x52. It's a Nicaraguan Puro. This is a pretty high profile cigar. Drew Estate, wildly popular in the last few years, and it's evidenced by their prices. I think this was I paid $14 for this, so not an everyday smoke, but hopefully we have something special here, especially at that price range. So let's just go ahead and pop the cap and get into this already. I hope everybody had a great week. Myself, I was insanely busy, and if you'd believe it or not, this is actually only my my second cigar of the week. I had one on Wednesday, and then this today. Cold draw, perfect amount of resistance, sweet raisiny tobacco. Not a lot of barnyard, I would just say good, mild, sweet tobacco. I just refilled my lighter. Oh, come on. Alright, well, I'll get this lit and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finally got this lit, and I'm getting a ton of espresso right off the bat. I did have a small issue that I think is correcting itself. I noticed that the wrapper was kind of split at the end, and I thought it was just a cosmetic deal. I didn't really worry about it, but I think that the binder was also cracked too. Something probably... It'd probably crush the end at some point, but I think once we burn past that, we won't have any issues. So off the first light, the smoke was kind of thin. So, but deep tobacco and espresso. So we'll get going here. The ash looks really white. We'll get going. I'll come back and let you know what I get out of the first third of this. Stick around. So I'm about 20 minutes in, and I get what all the fuss is about. There's a lot going on in this cigar. The burn has been fantastic. You know, I had that weird issue at the beginning where the foot was kind of crushed, and I think that the binder had split, but I burned past that, and it has totally evened itself out. I've gotten so many different flavors in this first 20 minutes. It started with a lot of coffee bean type flavors, and then I got a little bit of cedar. I got some anise, I've gotten cream, I just had some cinnamon. So there's actually a lot going on here, and that means a lot for me to say that, because, you know, I told you before, this was a $14 cigar, and I hold more expensive cigars to a higher standard. I don't know whether that's right or wrong, but I do. So the fact that I'm really enjoying this is a good thing. It means that so far it's I see what the fuss is about. So I'll keep going here, and I'll be back in a flash and let you know what else I get. Be right back. So I'm about 50 minutes in now. The burn slowed way down. I actually thought that first 20 minutes burned kind of quickly, because these do have a reputation of burning slowly. So now I know why. The burn did slow way down. It's been kind of more of the same. Just a good, smooth tobacco with a lot of miscellaneous flavors popping in and out. The burn has still been fantastic. Tons of smoke. No complaints at all. A little background on the cigar. Again, this is the Liga Privada no9. Liga Privada is Spanish for private blend. And the story out of Drew Estate is that this was never intended for public marketing, that this was intended for, I guess, Steve Saka or Jonathan Drew. I don't know who was this was just going to be their private cigar for their humidor. But it was so good they decided to market it. I don't know if that's true. You can make that up for yourself. It's a nice story, but I don't know how true it is. But I won't make any accusations. It sounds awfully convenient. And on the band it says "Hecho exclusivamente para el jefe," which, if my high school Spanish serves me correct, means made exclusively for the chief or boss. Jefe is chief or boss. So anyway, we'll keep trucking here. You know, this so far, this tastes like, in my mind, what a cigar should taste like. So really enjoying this. Burn slowed way down. I'll finish this out and let you know what we get. But so far, I'm really digging it. So stick around and we'll finish it up. So I'm about an hour and 15 minutes in, just finishing this up, down to the nub. All around, great cigar. The last third, leather and earth did ramp up, and it got kind of a burned espresso bean flavor here and there, which made me wonder if it was the cigar or just the fact that I was drinking water. When I do these reviews, I do generally just drink water because I don't want anything to interfere with the flavor of the cigar. But there is a drawback to that, and that's that water is not very good at cleansing your palate. So I think sometimes there are some harsh flavors that can build up a little bit. So to fix that, I grabbed a Shiner Ruby Redbird from the Spetzel Brewery in Shiner, Texas. All the Shiner beers from Spetzel are pretty awesome. This one says it's brewed with ruby red grapefruit juice and ginger. So that ginger and citrus really do cleanse the palate really well. Super refreshing. This, I don't know why, maybe just because the weather's been so warm, I've been a sucker for these. This says the perfect summer brew. I had I bought a 6-pack the other week of a beer from the Phoenix Brewery that was a watermelon ale. Sounds gross, not something I would normally buy, but you know, I've had a lot of Phoenix ales from that brewery, and they're all great, so I bought that one because it said it was a great summer brew, and it was. So keep your eyes open for the Shiner Ruby Redbird, and also for the Phoenix Ale Brewery and their watermelon ale. Both really refreshing summer beers. So I'll just put this down now. So my final thoughts on the Liga Privada No. 9. Overall, great cigar, no complaints at all. The only thing that would prevent me from buying a box is the price. I think they come in boxes of 24, so at, you know, I think it was $14.50, something like that I paid for a single, so you're looking at $300 or more for a box, and you're not going to find a good deal on those. They're too popular. You're going to pay MSRP. So in that super premium category, my philosophy is basically I want to try them all. You know, I see them. I'm not afraid to pick up an expensive cigar, but they're not an everyday smoke, so I'm not going to be buying boxes. And even if I find a great one, I'm probably not going to be in a hurry to go out and buy another one. Only because there's so many more that I haven't tried, and there's new ones coming out every year. So, awesome cigar. Highly recommend it. If you haven't had a Liga Privada No. 9, go grab one. You won't regret it. Overall, I would say medium to full flavored. I didn't get any strength out of it, but again, that doesn't mean anything because I have a very high nicotine tolerance, and I don't feel it. I don't get sweaty. I don't get nauseous. So, smoke it at your own risk. I did have I had a chicken fried steak with breakfast before I had this because I was smoking this in the morning. That's not why I had a steak, I just felt like it, and it was really good, so so that's okay. But either way, now I'm rambling. But I hope everybody has a great week. You know, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you stopping by to enjoy a cigar with me. I hope you have as much fun as I do. And it's summertime, so grab a cigar, grab a beer, get outside, or you know what? If beer's not your thing or alcohol's not your thing, grab something else. You know, but grab a cigar, grab a nice beverage, get out, enjoy the sunshine, and live it up. Because you know, summer's only a few months out of the year, and while I'm blessed and I live in Arizona and that I can spend a lot of time outside throughout the year, not everybody has that, so just be thankful for what you have, and don't take it for granted. Enjoy it. So that's those are my words of wisdom for you. Thank you again. I really appreciate you stopping by. If you like these videos, please click the like button or the subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's cigars you'd like to see me review. And I'll see what I can do to find one for you, and we'll check it out together. So, as always, I really do appreciate it. Take care. Make sure you keep your feet in the pool, a drink in your hand, and a cigar in your mouth. Have a great week, everybody.